Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Cosmic Creation 144. If you're new here, my name is Monse, and if you're returning, like always, you are a real one. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate all of you being here. So this is the second time I start this video. I was getting like my screen kept getting dark and it kept getting dark and it kept getting dark. I don't know. It never does that, but it, like, as soon as I would start a couple seconds in, and then boom, it would get dark and then whatever. Let's just cleanse, because yeah. I be getting a tingle when I cleanse my crown or my third eye. Woo! Did you guys see that chunk of ash drop? Alright. So we're gonna pull overall energy from the Journey of a Lonely Soul deck, okay? I had this deck where I have all of my decks, so I have them put up, right? But on this table here, I have the decks that I normally pick up or that I use, right, on a regular. And so I saw this one and I heard Spirit say like overall energy. So here we are, okay? I hope that you guys were able to see the other video, okay? Let me know if you're not able to see that video.
Shoot them in the leg. In the leg.
Cradled by the Sky, but it was in reverse. But we're gonna keep going, okay? We're not gonna do it. Y'all be knowing. If it got to go in the overall energy, it'll be there. And I did cleanse them already. Let's just give it one good whirl. Okay. Sky. Somebody could be named Sky. The sky could be significant. I don't know. I just heard Sky. Ballroom of Echoes. Okay. Ballroom of Echoes. We're going to keep going. Oh, God. Why? Garden of Bones, but we're gonna put it back in. We got Garden of Bones here. With this Ballroom of card, the first thing I got was somebody's being haunted. I'm seeing somebody like in like a room as big as a ballroom, but like curled up, crying, scared, terrified. Like, yeah. Somebody's being forced to come clean about something. Oh, too many. Wow. Cathedral in the Woods. So too many came out, but this one, I did see it in the bottom of the deck and it did come out. I don't know. Let's just leave that one out. So it's called Cathedral in the Woods. Somebody could be praying, right? I mean, shit. If you're being haunted, and this is I'm not exactly sure who they're being haunted by just yet. Or if they're just being haunted by their thoughts, maybe of things that they've done. Right? With their remorseful, somebody feels regretful of doing something. And now there's a bee at my door. Maybe somebody regrets doing something to a sweetheart. Or somebody that's sweet, like honey, right? Maybe somebody regrets that. Cathedral in the woods. Cathedral. I just think Catholic Church. I don't know why. But it doesn't have to be that literal, right? But let's keep going. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share, okay? Make sure you're hitting the notifications so y'all know when I post, which normally you guys be knowing I do it every day. Like a leaf in the wind. Wow, and we have Cradle by the Sky. It came out anyways. I feel like someone's expecting you to come rescue them and it's not gonna happen. Yeah, see, floating in the storm is on the bottom of the deck. I said it. Somebody's expecting you to come rescue them from black silk armor. I'm telling you, someone's expecting or hoping that you rescue them from whatever's happening to them, because they know now how powerful you are. Black silk armor. So silk armor gives me somebody that you step out of your door every morning looking put together, right? And nobody sees this armor. We were picking that up in the last video, right? The Joan of Arc. Somebody carries the spirit of Joan of Arc, right? And who is Joan of Arc? She was a fearless 17-year-old warrior, okay? So maybe somebody sees you like that, right? You don't necessarily have to walk around with your armor in order for people to know that you... Thank you, Spirit. In order for people to know that you're tough, says Spirit. And I don't mean tough like you can fight and you got hands and you be putting them paws on people. No. I mean like you're tough mentally, you're tough emotionally, spiritually. That's why you're no longer the wounded warrior. That's why now you're just the warrior, right? You're the hero. And thank you, Spirit. And that's why somebody is hoping you come and rescue them. And that shit ain't gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Floating in the storm. This is karma for somebody. Whatever they're going through, whatever is happening to them, this is karma. It's what's supposed to be happening. And this is giving like they want you to come and rescue them so they don't have to pay for what they have to pay for. Because they know it's coming. They know something's coming. They know that they have to pay for whatever it is that they've done, right? And whatever it is that they've done must be really fucking bad because they're losing their minds. With this ballroom of echoes, it's like they hear your ancestors, they hear spirit, they hear the demons, they hear all their regret, they hear their own voices. Like this person's going... Someone can handle this. And a debutante. So that's that. This is going to be the last one. So it says Twilight Debutante. Debutante. Okay. So actually, I want to start with the Kipperish. We got Moving On at the bottom of the deck and Lust. See, this is what I'm saying. Okay. whoever this person is that is losing their shit, they're still not coming right though. Right? They want your help. They need your help, says Spirit. They don't want it. They need it. But they're not going to get it because they're still not coming correct. And you know what else? I find it interesting that I told you guys, right? Every time I get a sage, like the big one, it always wants to burn all the way through. And now it don't even want to light. And then my lighters work again. Ah, there we go.
Don't laugh at me.
Shh. Yeah, so sometimes it wants, well, no, literally every time I spark it, it wants to burn all the way through, and not this time. So I know that's definitely some type of synchronicity. Like maybe, okay, maybe because there was a lot of spiritual warfare going on, right? That's why this wanted to burn all the way through. And maybe things are not so heavy anymore. You know, maybe that could be happening to you, right? Where you burned the Palo Santo. And you know the Palo Santo, you got to be relighting it and relighting it and relighting it. And maybe you only lit it one time and it burned all the way through. Because those little purple ones that I show you guys sometimes, that one, the last one that I sparked, it burned all the way through. Okay? So maybe, you know, if that was going on with you, then that's probably why that your house definitely needed that amount of cleanse and it wasn't getting it, and it is now. Or maybe you're in the clear now. Thank you, Spirit. Maybe you're in the clear now. Spirit says you're in the clear. So in the clear could be like there's probably still spiritual warfare, but it's not hitting you. It's not hitting you, so it returned to where it probably originally came from, right? The way it normally does when you're sitting here doing spiritual warfare, trying to go through. When you declare spiritual warfare on a chosen one, it's only going to work maybe in the beginning. It's not going to work for as long as you want it to. Or it's not going to work. It's not going to work for what you want it to. Because what? God's going to come in and sever it. Dismantle everything. And I think that's thank you, Spirit. Wow. So that's exactly what has happened. Okay, we are 13 minutes into the video. If you are already resonating it, say, God came in and dismantled it all. God came in. God stepped in. Okay? Ooh. That fly came straight to my ear. You saw that. I'm telling you. Yeah. Whoever this person is, they're still not on the right side. They're still not. It doesn't matter that they're going... Okay. It doesn't matter that they're going through the spiritual warfare. It does not matter that they're losing their mind. It does not matter. I feel like this is somebody that's literally in a corner somewhere, like losing their shit, you guys. Okay, I feel like your ancestors are coming for that ass. Spirit is coming for that ass. Your angels are coming for that ass. Okay, and this person is still in the wrong energy. So they might want to come back in this energy, right? But they're not going to tell you that they're losing their shit. They probably even look put together, and they're not. Oh my God, okay. This is somebody, they need help. Date quieto. They need help. They're not okay. And I don't wish this upon anybody. And I really do mean it when I say this person needs help. This person is lost. This person is losing their freaking mind. But they're still, oh my God. Okay. Quítese de aquí ya. But they're still on demon time. Bye. Sáquese de aquí. They're still on demon time, you guys. So I'm picking up that energy again of that one person, right, who was like, yes, I love the collective. I love the collective. I just saw chakras. Right? I love the collective. I want to be with the collective. I told you guys that story, right, about my ex-husband. How there were times when, yes, he was amazing house, but too many came out. Right? And then other time, it was like a switch would go off, and then that switch would say, no, fuck that bitch. Attack her. Destroy her. Kill her self-esteem. Kill her spirit. Kill her light. Kill her this. Kill her that. And so that my ex-husband would listen to that voice instead of the voice of God that was speaking to his heart. So my ex-husband never made heart over head decisions. Everything was over head over heart decisions. Okay? Cámbiese. Ok, ahorita, papi. Váyase a ver su plim. No, no, vas a salir en el video, papi. Hazte para allá. En la truza, no. Sorry, guys. Because my son's wearing a little box. Hold on. So, I'm getting... Look, endings. Oh, my God. This is... If I brought up that situation again, this is... Oh, my God. Family... This could be a past person that you had family with, a kid with. We saw house, right? So maybe this was an ex-husband or an ex-wife. And this person might want their family back. They want their house back, right? They want to be back at home. Thank you, Spirit. They want to be back at home with family, but... They haven't done the work. Bro, seriously? And we saw lust, right? That's what... Whoever this is, okay? Because a guy can have the Jezebel spirit, trust me. Okay? This doesn't necessarily mean that it's a female. This means that... This literally means exactly what I said. This person is still on demon time. Right? Because they're going through some shit. They really are. They're hearing things. They probably think that they're going crazy, and they're not. What they're hearing, they're really fucking hearing it, y'all. They're really hearing it. They're not losing their mind. It's like us, right? When Spirit speaks to us, when the Holy Spirit talks to us, when we hear the voice of God, right? We're like, holy, did I just hear it? Yes, you did. But we're on the right side of the tracks, right? So that's why we're not losing our minds. But this person is on the wrong side of the tracks. That's why they're losing their minds. And so they want to come back in. But I love you. I love my family. I want to be home. I want to be this. I'm different. I've changed. I swear I won't cheat on you no more. I swear I'm in loving energy. No. They are still the same person you walked away from. Spirit said you got better. Spirit says no. Spirit says you got, vaya póngase chores pues. Spirit said you got better. They got worse. Because now they're really losing their minds. I feel like for some of you, you done laid down the boundaries. You said no. No, you didn't say no. You said, fuck no. No, thank you. I'm cool. But you can't do it by yourself. That's cool. I'll figure it out. And that's the thing, right? That they think that you need them when you don't. And I feel like this, whoever the fuck, this Ice King, Jezebel, whatever, they probably thought that you couldn't. They probably really thought that you couldn't. And that you were going to be back. And no. No. Oh my God. I just heard I'd rather eat shit. That's literally what... You're getting a divorce? Are you divorcing this motherfucker, whoever they are? Girl, guy, whoever the fuck they are? Ooh, I just heard they got bigger shit to worry about. That's all I heard. I don't know. I don't know what the hell these fucking weirdos got going on. Just weird. It's just weird. They got worse shit to think about. Right? They got worse shit to think about than to be worried about little old you and what you got going on and who's loving up on you and who's kissing up on you. Because I feel like this... No. I feel like this person wants to come in and Jezebel and lust energy because maybe, right? Yeah, maybe it was popping when you guys were doing the do. But, I mean... Or maybe it was even mediocre. Maybe it was like mediocre and you're like, oh my God, it's like the best thing in the world. Hold on. So, or maybe like I said, maybe it was mediocre, right? And you're like, oh my God, so wonderful. Yes, great, awesome. Right? And so, this person is probably like, oh, I remember when me and Collective, you know what I'm saying, used to handle business. And Collective used to be like, oh, yeah, this is so wonderful. This is so amazing. Oh, my God, the best I ever had. So let me go back in there and show Collective, you know, that I can still put down. When Collective's like, the fuck are you even doing here? Like, bye. No. This person's weird. This person's weird. Like, this person has, like, no forward movement. That's literally what I just heard. No forward movement. This person has no forward movement. This person's weird. They got bigger fish to fry than to be worried about little old you. But yeah, here the fuck they are. Why do we got Cathedral in the Woods, Spirit? What's that? Maybe when you divorce this person, you're gonna find out something. Because, aw, Cathedral in the Woods, we have Divine Feminine and Bliss. And I said it, right? Cathedral in the Woods doesn't give me anything. It gives me... It gives me church. It gives me religion. It gives me... We're going to keep pulling. Because I don't know. Cathedral in the Woods, Divine Feminine Bliss. Spirit, why you play with me like that?
Mommy,
What?
I want big toys.
Ahorita, mami.
Hey, Mom.
Okay, baby. So, I said it, right? They're too busy worried about little old you when they got bigger fish to fry. And the reason why, and I was gonna say it, but I didn't because no cards showed it. So I didn't want to say it if it wasn't gonna come up in the reading, and it came up. Because you're about to be in love. Okay? That's why. And maybe they know this. Or maybe they don't even know. Right? Oh. Hold on. And we got protection as well. Let me pull one more.
Tina's coming.
Okay. Well, we have one more to pull for this row anyway. So let's see what comes out.
Tina.
Dejen de gritar, pues. Let me see. Hold on.
Yeah, they're really warm though. They're not
He
cold.
wants to put them in the refrigerator.
Oh. No.
Stop being so nosy.
No, she was gonna help you to put it in there.
No.
Okay. I was clarifying this cup of love. So this is the reason why. This person knows that, well, I'm getting two things. This person knows that you have love coming in, and that's the reason why they're trying to come in at all costs, and maybe even try to stop this divorce from happening, or the separation, or the split of assets, whatever, something like that. Okay? But maybe in this process, you're about to find out something
Mateo.
that is gonna just be utter destruction for this person.
Right there.
Meanwhile, you
Emoji. Ven.
you know, cathedral in the woods, is that what it says? This is giving me somebody in the collective, yeah, cathedral in the woods.
Mommy, mommy.
So Spirit is showing me you could have given like you could have given like Bible study. I'm picking up somebody that has always been very religious. I don't know, maybe you're Catholic, maybe you grew up Catholic, right? But hold on, I'm trying to put together what Spirit is showing me. I'm literally seeing somebody sitting down on a rock in the woods with like a book. And there's people, and you're like teaching. But it's giving Bible study. It's not giving that you were, or maybe yes you were. Maybe you were implicating some type of wisdom, right? Or you were expressing some type of knowledge that you carry that not everybody has, and that's why you're divine. No, that's why you're of the divine. Because you carry some type of knowledge, some type of wisdom that not everybody has. And you're meant to share that wisdom, that knowledge that you carry, because people are going to need it for everyday life. And maybe you did this together with this love offer. Oh my God, is this past life love happening now? And that's why it's protected? I mean, we do have the high priest, right? We have the high priest and we have the divine feminine. Bliss, love offer, and protection. So this could also mean, if it's not like someone coming in, right? This could be just love for self. That you decided to give yourself that cup. And that's why you have elevated so much. And this is, okay, and that's why this cathedral in the woods is here. Because right now, you're in this energy of the divine feminine, in blissful energy, and the high priestess. So the next level would be this one right here. Not necessarily in the woods, right? But you teaching something. Because, I mean, the high priestess, right? She's intuitive. She knows. And, okay, intuitively, she knows. I'm getting like intuitively you know things and then they happen. Does that make sense? Like if you intuitively know, let's just say, right, that the neighbor, váyase de aquí, thank you, that the neighbor is like having an affair with the dog walker. And then a week later you see the whole drama unfold right in front of you. That's how strong your intuition is. Honestly, that's what I heard. That's how strong your power is. So you can be that type of person that says things and it happens. You just have to learn how to maneuver it, how to, again, Spirit is showing me now again that movie The Craft. In that movie, I remember when the good witch would say things like, oh yeah, I've always done spells, but they always get messed up. And one of them was like, how? One of the evil witches. She's like, well, sometimes when I wanted to go silence, I won't talk for 3 days straight. And she'll just go silent. She'll go mute for 3 days, she says. And then the jealous witch would be like, yeah, right, you can't do that. She's like, yeah, sometimes I'll want it to rain and I'll just wish for it and concentrate and like go within. And the next thing you know, like a pipe burst and my room will get flooded. You know? So this is what I'm seeing somebody in the collective being. Like we talked about your power the other day. I think it was in yesterday's video that we talked about just how powerful you are, that you don't even know it yet. And that's how much power you have, that you can bippity bop. Like you literally can bippity bop. I'm not like, you can, oh my God. You can bippity bop, yo. Like, for real. For good. Okay? Somebody has fairies. Fairy magic? Fairy magic? Fairy magic, or the magic up in the room. Or bring the white one to the living room. It's in my room. Somebody carries... Okay, somebody either has fairies or the spirit of a fairy, or you have the magical powers of the fairies. Excuse me. Yeah, so... Wow. Whoever this person is, they really don't need to be worried about you. And like I said in the beginning of the video, when there's like spiritual warfare going on, right? But it doesn't matter. When I say that you are unbelievably protected, that's an understatement, collective, okay? You are... protection's out here. It's literally protection and then the high priestess. You are shielded. You are shield, says Spirit. 360. You are shield. Wow. Very, very interesting. Why do we have cradled by the sky? House and child. Evil eye. Cradled by the sky
Secret.
and child.
Just one can open it up. Everything like this. Like there's another one in the
Okay. I should have left them out. But with child, house, and evil eye, whoever this person is that is in this Jezebel energy, has very deep childhood wounds.
I put it the coin.
And maybe they were, because it says cradled by the sky. So maybe they did have like past childhood traumas
Coin.
that, and look, we have house again.
I put it the
See?
coin.
From right in the house they grew up in. Okay, maybe they grew up with a mean mom or a mean dad, right? And maybe they were cradled by the sky. But we got healer. We got conflict on the bottom of the deck, though. Maybe you were meant to heal this person from this trauma, from this past childhood traumas that they had, right, with their parents, siblings, aunt, uncle, whatever, right? Maybe you were supposed to help them heal. But since you are a mirror, okay, you walk around holding up you walk around like this. And that's why some people embrace you and some people can't stand your ass. There's no in between. They either love you for it or they despise you for it. And this person despises you for it. This person you were married to, they despise you for it. They didn't say, oh, my wife wants to help me, my husband wants to help me, I'm going to accept my wife's help. Wow, I have such a good wife. No. This is an ice king or an ice queen, okay? So they carry the Jezebel spirit and they're cold as fuck, like, okay? So this is what I'm saying. This person was like, every time they put the mirror down, you picked it back up and put it, like you were forcing this person that in order to heal whatever childhood wounds they had, they have to face it and heal it. And they were like, fuck that. No, I'd rather attack you and come for you and ruin everything that you have coming. But what they didn't see coming, you walking away, you moving on. My son's playing with my decks, but look at the one that he just, and I said it, right? With brother, sister, mother, father. Look at, we got siblings. Okay? I'm telling you, everything in a read matters. Stop pulling the table. Everything in a read matters. He pulled that card and he pulled the sibling card. Crazy, right? Anthony, quítate de ahí, papi.
Well, everybody goes to see your underwear.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody goes to make fun of you. And then I'm going to have bands. Right?
I can't make it up. What did I just say? This is what they didn't count on. So, instead of, maybe you said it a couple of times. Babe, why don't we look for help? Why don't we look for professional help? If you don't want my help, okay, so let's go ask a professional. And they're like, fuck that, I ain't going to nobody so they could call me crazy and give me pills and blah, 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 da, 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 da. It's because, stop. It's because they don't want to do the work. And you said, well, I mean, when you start doing that, you know, you'll start to heal. And they're like, fuck that. And so you were like, oh, you don't want to do the work? No. And you're not going to change? No. You're going to stay in this Ice King and Jezebel energy? Yes. Okay. See you later. And I feel when now the stir of echoes, they're like, wait. And they get here, but you're already like somewhere over here. You know what I'm saying? You're like, you're gone, Sis Spirit. You're gone. This is you. Because you planted seeds the moment you walked away. And right now, all those seeds they're already, they already grew. Sorry. I was like, what the heck? They already grew. It's because I noticed, look what it says right there. It says the road is closed. You can't go here. And this could be another situation why this person is like also losing their shit. They're like, what the you mean I can't go over there? Well, over there is for the divine feminines, divine masculine, high priest, high priestesses. Chosen ones. The ones that are doing the work. The ones that are healing. The ones that are facing their shadow. The ones that are facing their fears. The ones that are overcoming obstacles. The ones that are fighting day and night with spiritual warfare. You ready to do that? And this person's like, no. But I still want to be on the other side. So then it's like this. I feel like this person just, it doesn't click, dude. It does not click. And that's the reason why they're really fucking losing their shit. It doesn't click up here. And with the echoes, right, your spirit team could be like, bro, like, it is done, girl. Like, it's over, guy. Get your shit together, pick up your shit and keep it moving. You feel me? Go do what you need to do. Go do your healing. Go talk to God. Go talk to God. Go repent to God. Go ask God for forgiveness. Go ask God. Because collective don't want to hear it. Collective, she gone. He gone. Community. Gift. It came out anyways. You had to release this person in order to be able to get your spiritual gifts. Or at least to be able to get your more spiritual gifts. Or to be more in tune with your spiritual gifts. This person had to go. So you couldn't elevate spiritually with this person. You couldn't elevate. I don't think it's spiritually only. You couldn't elevate with this person next to you. You couldn't rise. Period. So look, with the echoes, we had Family Jezebel, Ice King, Courthouse, and Destruction. That's them. And then you, right? We have the Cathedral, In the Woods, Divine Feminine, Bliss, Love Offer, Protection, and Priestess. This is giving me the level up. The level up after dropping whatever you dropped. After releasing whatever you released. You may have just done that. You may have just dropped and released. And you can be saying, right, hell no, girl, I did that shit a year ago. Yeah. But you might have just dropped and released the last little bit. We've been talking about that, right? So you might have just done that. Congratulations. Now they always say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. But you about to be. You about to be. Yeah, that's also what I'm getting. That's literally what happened. The moment you got rid of this person, you elevated on so many levels, this spirit. That's why you're looking nice, you're feeling great, your energy is at an all-time high, your gifts are coming in, and this person is confused, like confusions and illusions. Like they have no idea how in the hell did you do this? How did you escape this? You were supposed to be stuck with them. So whoever this person is, they look and they have awakened, maybe awakening to who you are and what you are, kind of power you carry, what you represent, who you stand for. Yeah, and they're blocked. They have just realized this, that they're blocked. Again, you can't come, and it said that on the thing, right? It said road closed. It's giving again. You can't sit with us. Okay, that's what it's giving. Vamos a ver. No, Anthony. Oh, I'm sorry. It's because my son's in little boxers, so we can't be having him like that on him. Tranquilo. Not right now. This is something's gonna happen. I'm gonna clear the other three with the extra deck, okay? So let's pull one more for this one. Obsession. Hold on. Again, community. Why do we have obsession? Intuition. And didn't I say you intuitively know stuff? You intuitively know stuff. So you might intuitively already know what's about to pop off. You might already know. Intuitively, right? Maybe we've been picking up on a down low person as well. So maybe that's what you're going to find out at this court. When you go to, what you think you're, okay. Somebody here, we got adaptability, change, adjustments on the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Somebody here is going to step into court thinking, oh yeah, let's go get a divorce. Oh, okay, we're going to get a divorce. And then judge says, hey, collective, did you know that the guy, girl that you were married to while you guys were married, that 10 years, those 8 years, those 7 years, those 2 months, that year, those 4 days, they were doing this, and that? And you're like, I'm sorry, what? Wait, what? And the judge was like, yeah. Oh, but don't worry. This and this and this, handle. That and that and that, taken care of. All you need to do is sign, and that releases you from anything attached to that over there. And you're like, cool. And you're like, I knew it. I knew that shit. I mean, we got intuition. This is literally like your intuition, collective. And I told you, right? Look at her third eye. And I told you, like, every time I sage my third eye or my crown, it gives me, like, tingly. So you could intuitively already know. Okay? Or you suspect something, anything. We all have different stories, right? We don't all have the same story. Now my head is itching. No. Yeah, so you could definitely... No, I don't know, papi. You could definitely already know, collective. Okay? You could definitely already know what's good. Sickness, disease, infectious. Alright, like a leaf in the wind. Like a leaf in the wind. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So with the what did it say? It says cradled by the sky, right? And then we had like a leaf in the wind. So this person wanted your help, but you didn't help them. Or maybe you did, right? They didn't want it, and so they're still wandering. And that's how they're going to stay. This is going to be the end result for them. This is it. So this could be like part of their... What did I say? What kind of time they were on still? What kind of time were they on still? And that's why they're floating. That's why they're floating. That's why no, they're not getting any help. And this could be the person also that is whispering in their ear. Okay? That could definitely be somebody that's whispering in their ear. Okay, ahorita voy. Bye, Sabrina.
I don't want it.
Also, okay. Can you ask Teto? Dile a Teto to help you see what's wrong with it.
No, chill, no.
Okay, espérate pues. Look, we have promiscuity, lust, sidewalking on the bottom of the deck. This was the second card in the beginning of the read, and here it is. Look, we got contract, commitment, obligation, arrangements. Didn't I say all you're going to do is sign your name on the dotted line and you are going to be released? Oh, but not... okay, let's keep going. It's because I'm getting a lot, you guys. You know, I'm going to be real. Did you just see me shuffle that? Bro, somebody's really hoeing and throwing, thotting and bopping. All right. Spread. Oh my God. I just heard spreading them cheeks. Anthony, quítate de allí. Okay, and this is source after demonic and then coven. Again, when I say that you are unbelievably protected, collective, that's exactly what I mean. Again, an obsessed energy that just won't quit. It's kind of like, you were supposed to help me. Oh wait, she did try to help me. He did try to help me, but I didn't want it. Okay. You're not supposed to be happy. We're supposed to be happy together. Oh wait, we were happy together, but I fucked it up. Okay, hold on. Like that. Like this person is obsessed with thinking on why and how and this and that and blah blah blah. And I was gonna say it too, because with community, it came out twice. And here it is, the cult and coven. And it doesn't necessarily have to be that deep, right? It could just be like a group of friends that just joined together to hate you. Yeah, but again, Spirit's like this right here. You see how his hand is like right there? Spirit's like, thank you. Let me just grab my chosen, put them over here, and you do what you do. Because that ain't gonna touch them. Because they are protected. Because they are literally walking hand in hand with me, says Source, says Spirit. Wow, very beautiful. Very beautiful. No matter what the cards are coming out, this is very beautiful, you guys, because you did the work. This is, okay, thank you, Spirit. This is second nature. You know this all too well. Again, you giving Bible study in the woods. Maybe I just heard Nordic times. Maybe I don't know. Again, I'm picking up again that the Joan of Arc spirit, right? Very brave, very all right, well, very I'm getting somebody that's very brave and always ready to, like, all right, let's bust it. We're going to war? Okay, I'm gonna lead it. Oh, we gonna cook? I'm gonna go buy all the ingredients. Oh, we gonna clean? Okay, but we gonna deep clean. It's like somebody that when they go into something, they go into it head on, face forward, no fear, fearless. Somebody that's fearless. Somebody that says, okay, I'm about to go and fight a 15 feet giant and I'm only like 3 feet. But you know what? I'm gonna defeat them. And you do. And you do. You're that type of person. Yeah, this is you're somebody. Ooh. Spirit says you're a force to be reckoned with. You in your past life or past lives that you've had, I don't know. You've had some type of you were very well loved and recognized and respected, like in very high honor. Very, very high honor. And this is what these motherfuckers can't take, because now I'm starting to feel more energies. Look, we got third party interference. And this can still be candle magic on the bottom of the deck. This could still be this person that you're married to. Or even if you're not legally married, right? This could be a person that you had a relationship with for 10 years, right? It's that long, right? I don't know. Yeah, but you have the victory. It don't matter. Again, it does not matter. Like I said, Spirit said, let me grab my anointed and put them over here. You continue doing what you're doing. Don't mind me. Right? Because Spirit knew that you were going to have the victory anyways. Spirit knew that you weren't going to fold through this spiritual warfare. Spirit knew that you weren't going to be falling for no lustful shit. Hold on. Your Spirit knew you weren't going to fold under spiritual warfare. You are somebody that knows this all too well. You know how to transmute this shit into positive. You know how to transmute it into good. You know how to transmute it for the benefit of you, for your spiritual growth. And that's what these bitches don't get. That's what they don't get. And that's what they do not understand, why they cannot come with you. Floating in the storm. We're going to clear this one up now. We got finance blockages on the bottom of the deck. And look at that light up there again. Why do we got floating in the storm, Spirit? Corruption. You know what this floating in the storm, it's giving me two things. This could be you. Okay? That when you were living in this storm with whoever the fuck these people are, this person was that you were with, you were floating. This is, again, like I said, I gave that analogy yesterday of like somebody swimming with the sharks. Or that I was telling you, right? That I was swimming with the sharks and piranhas and killer whales. And somehow, I made it out. And this is literally what I'm getting with this card. Like somebody that has, that was going through a fucking hailstorm. Is what Spirit says. A hailstorm. You were floating. You see how this dress looks like clouds and little, fluffiness? Yeah. But you could be saying, right, but girl, that shit hit me. I'm pretty sure it did. But it didn't hit you the way it was supposed to. Okay? That's also another thing I'm getting. It didn't hit you the way it was supposed to because you were covered with all this fluffiness. From this dress, you were covered from all this with all this fluffiness from the dress. And that's why it didn't hit you the way it was supposed to. It might have hit you, see, and that's why you're about to get this fortune. Because yeah, you floated through it again. People have been coming for you from past lives, y'all. Somebody in the collective has this kind of energy. And that's why these attachment, toxic cords, negative karmics, bad habits, in reverse. Again, like I said, this could be you. It could be you that you were floating in the storm. Spirit put like this big old cushiony, fluffy pillow for you to sit on. Meanwhile, these motherfuckers were attacking you left and right. And like I said, maybe it did work, right? But not no more. It's not working anymore. You've released yourself. You've unbound yourself to spirit. You've unbound yourself. And that's why this money's coming in. Abundance, luck. You could be very lucky right now. Pay attention to the things that are happening to you. Right? Because let's say you want a new car, but you don't get a new car, right? And your neighbor says, hey, I haven't used my car and I won't be using it for like the next 6 months. Here are the keys if you need it. That's a blessing. It might not be the car you really need, but in the meantime, right? Maybe because other things need to happen before you get this brand new car that you so desperately want. Because you need it, because you have kids, you need more space, right? And so your neighbor tells you like, hey, I'm not going to use mine for 6 months. Here are the keys. But it's a tiny little car. You guys barely fit, but you fit. Barely, but you fit, right? That is a blessing, collective, okay? That is definitely a blessing. So my video cut off. I know I'm hitting something, dude. The storage again. But look, I can't make it up. Parents. We had siblings and now we have parents. Okay, this could be parents that came for you, siblings that came for you, your past person that came for you, or maybe they got together. Look, they tried to do chaos magic. Okay? Oosh. Why do you have parent spirit? Maybe you had a narcissistic parent, collective. A narcissistic past person. Because that narcissist card is going right under parent and right next to third party. So Taurus could be significant. You can be a Taurus. They could be a Taurus. Oh my God, I'm getting something, y'all. This third party could have been your parent or your sibling. The person, oh my God. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. I'm so sorry, collective, if this is your story, okay? The person that you were in this relationship with teamed up with either, if they're a guy, right, they teamed up with your mama, with your sister, with your tia. If they're a girl, they teamed up with your brother, with your dad, with your cousin, with your whatever the fuck, right? Regardless, your past person teamed up with some family member of yours to come against you. Meanwhile, they were attacking you and getting it on, period, is what this is giving. Intellectual theft. Maybe they wanted to steal something, some type of money. from you. Twilight and debutantes. Why do we have that? Alluring. Enticing, attractive, infatuation. Maybe this is how people are viewing you right now, right? As a debutante. I mean, why wouldn't you look radiant in these streets? Okay? Exposure. Aquarius. Maybe you're exposing an Aquarius. Why am I picking that up? This Aquarius could be on the down low. This Aquarius, oh my God. This Aquarius wants to be you. They want to be alluring. They want to be enticing. They want to be the debutantes. They want to be that. Why am I getting that, Spirit? What is that about? Guilt, remorse, regret. What did I say? In the beginning of the video, I said it. Somebody feels guilty. Somebody feels sad. Somebody feels, right? Like, oh my God, I can't do this. I did that. I did da-da-da-da-da-da. Right? But they're still on demon time. It doesn't matter that they feel guilty. It doesn't matter. The reason why they feel guilty is because I feel that this person was supposed to be your divine partner. That's why they feel guilt, remorse, regret, right? Because someone who's like, bro, I can't make this shit up. Hold up. Okay. Oh my God, I can't make this shit up. Look, player, non-committal, communicate cut. What did I just say about this Aquarius? They feel guilty and everything, y'all, because I feel like they were they were supposed to be your person. This literally fell off right after love and it says love and unconditional love. Sorry. You gave this person that. You gave this person unconditional love. You treated this person damn near like a child. Or maybe even spoke to this person like a child. Because that's the only way they only understood, right? Because we're dealing with a fucking, this is giving me like a sociopath. Like a narcissistic sociopath. Oh my God. It's giving like narcissistic sociopath, right? Sociopath, those are made in homes. And I said that in the beginning of the video. With the house, maybe this person, again, grew up with narcissistic parents, right? And then, therefore, they created this sociopath who then elevated to becoming a narcissist, okay? And yes, they were supposed to be your union. They were supposed to be your divine partner. I'm so sorry, collective, to have to tell you that. But yes, they were supposed to be your person, and they fucked it up. So this could be like a twin flame, a fallen twin flame. So it doesn't matter. You could have, yeah. It literally says, player, non-committal, community cup. And then we had union and unconditional love. So it can mean two things. It could be that this was supposed to be your union because you gave this person unconditional love. And they've never had that, says Spirit. They've never experienced what unconditional love is until they met you, and they didn't know how to handle that. That's why they destroyed it. They didn't ruin it. They didn't fuck it. No, they destroyed it. We have here. This is what they did with it. That's what they did with it. And so that's why now you're going to get somebody new. You're going to get somebody new. It's your destiny. It's fated. Wow. Anything else, Spirit, before we go? But you know, then that makes sense, right? If this person is like on the DL, maybe maybe, oh my God. Okay. Maybe you intuitively know that this person is gay, right? Put yourself wherever you go. Right? And you're probably exposing this person for being gay. Little do you know that this person not only is gay, but they like to dress up as a woman, or they want to be you. So maybe you're a divine feminine, right? Maybe you're the divine feminine, and this is a masculine who wants to be you. And you're exposing this though. Candle magic still. Adaptability again, the same cards. Maybe this person's doing candle magic so you can adapt so you can be okay with what they are. Like if they're gay and they like to dress as a woman or a man, however, right? And they want you to adapt to this. They want you to be okay with it. And so they're doing magic so they can come tell you the truth, right? But how do I explain it? Like, they're gonna tell you the truth, like, oh yeah, I'm gay and I like to dress as a woman, right? Or a man, whatever, right? But they're not telling you the whole entire truth. Citlali! Quítate de ahí, mami. Sorry, guys.
I want to get it.
My bad, y'all. Yeah, but they're doing magic, so they're gonna tell you the truth, but they're doing magic so you can adapt to the new change, right? So you can adjust, so you can be okay with this person being in a relationship with you, but being okay with them stepping out of the house dressed as a woman or dressed as a man, going after men and women. Probably this person wants you to be okay with that, so they're manipulating so you can be like, sure, why not? And I can't make it up. You know, I'm telling you, somebody's intuition here is like full proof, says Spirit. Full proof. Look, we got children again. Yeah, this person, you intuitively know all of this. That's why you're just like, no. Like, I'm not doing that shit. What do you want me to do? Like, hell no. All right, y'all. Go ahead and, I didn't do the pendulum yesterday. So go ahead, ask your questions while I push my cords away. And we get ready for... Póngaselo bien allá. 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 Ay, no. Allá. My kids keep getting... You know this? Okay, thank you, Spirit. So, I was going to say, this is very significant. I keep telling both of my little kids not to get in the frame because they're in boxers, right? And they keep coming and they keep and I keep telling them and they keep coming in the frame. So again, this is this person. You can already probably told this person like so many times, like, bro, no, I'm cool. No, I don't want to get back together with you. Oh, the kids are fine. Thank you. Bye-bye now. Oh, yeah, we don't have nothing to talk about. Please, can we go have to breakfast? No, I already ate. Can we have dinner? No, I already ate. Can we do this? Can we do... Like, this person just doesn't, like I said, just doesn't get it. And there goes all the ash on my table. All right, y'all. Here we go. Sorry. Let's do that. What in the hell just happened? My pendulum broke. Lucky for you guys, I got another one that is cleansed and ready to go. I don't know what the heck happened.
Of course.
So, okay, go. Go.
Ano nga ta?
Va para allá.
Dale, ma pues. Okay? No, ta Ellie.
All right, y'all. Here we go. You ready?
I love it. I love it.
All right, y'all. So your answer is no. Okay, I hope that cleared up something for you guys. Okay, don't forget to hit the like, comment, share, subscribe. Mwah. Until next
I love you
time,
guys.
love you guys. Bye.